So most people who know me know I do not tolerate hearing I don't have the time or there's no time for me to practice. Now, we're not going to break down that there's 1,140 minutes in the day and that you've actually got plenty of time to practice. But I don't care if you're on a bus, if you're on a train, if you're at work, if you're on your couch at home, if you're watching a TV show. There's always time to practice. A few things we can do is practice a lot of the motion and movement. Now think of this. We're saying our weekend, I want to develop my weekend, I want to develop my weekend. If I'm sitting down at one of these places, I'm watching TV on a Wednesday night with my family and the commercial's on, or I'm even watching the show, why can't I sit there in that proper position and sit there with my arms with that nice natural curve in it and just sit there doing very slow, very low impact movement like this. This is how we develop muscle memory. Okay? So this is one away from the kit exercise you can do, is practicing your up and down motion in German grip. Okay? Just like this, nice and easy. That's one exercise to do away from the kit. The next exercise we want to develop, remember, the radius and ulnar turn. So let's turn the key. Hold the imaginary key in your hand, put your arm out in front of you, and just keep turning the key back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And of course, hold the key with your left hand and do the same thing. Okay? Now we also want to wave. You want to open your hand up, keep it level, and you want to wave. And we're moving our hand. I'm not using my wrist popping. I'm using my hand to develop the muscles in my flexor and extensor and develop the tendons, okay? So we can prevent injury. So you're just waving. Nice and slow, nice and even, just moving your hand. And the last exercise, which is very similar to this, is the wrist pop. Instead of now focusing the motion on my hand going up and down, we're going to focus the pop in my wrist, bringing my wrist up and bringing my wrist down. Bringing my wrist up and my wrist down. Think of that motion. If I even relax my hand like I have a stick in it, and I just bring my wrist up, my hand goes down. If I bring my wrist down, my hand goes up. So practice that motion, focusing on your wrist. And you want to, of course, do that with your left hand. Focusing that motion, not your hand. That's moving my hand, focusing on my hand. Let's focus it now on the wrist. Wrist up, hand goes down. Wrist down, hand goes up. Feel that motion in there. Really focus on that. Take your time with that. That's like 3 or 4 simple things that you could be doing away from the drum set at all times. Aside from the fact that, but look at my hands. If you're going to play on your desk or you're going to play on your lap, see that curvature? See what I'm doing? See that? You do not want to do that. You want to make sure you've got that round motion, that round angle, not round motion. You got that round shape, that nice curvature in here, so you're getting that nice motion. And just sit there, look on your lap. You can do doubles. Anything you want away from the set, but you've got to focus on your motion and your movement and honor the technique. Practice in that posture. Really simulate and focus on your movement. You could practice anywhere, anytime. Anywhere, anytime. Even beats. And also thinking about it. Thinking about it using this, your brain, because everything is your brain. All the movement we make comes from here. It travels down. So muscle memory is actually repetitive pattern thinking. One of the best things you can do away from your drum set is think about the stuff you're practicing. A paradiddle, for example. You're walking down the street thinking right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. You're repeating this in your head. You're repeating this. Somebody gives you some advanced pattern. Right, left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, 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 right, left, whatever, flam, tap, this. They give you this crazy pattern. You memorize that. You keep repeating it. When you sit down to actually play it, you've done half the battle. You've got the memory portion done. So physically sitting down and doing that exercise is really going to be that much easier. So aside from physically physically doing movement and motion away from the set, use this. Because honestly, this is everything we are. All right?